Okay guys, and welcome to our live streaming sessions. And so far updates on the market hasn't been much, but certainly gold price action has been moving quite fast, and that certainly gives us a little bit of a great market movement happening here. And from there we're actually looking at a good possibility that prices could start moving faster and going higher. Certainly that will be the case, as movement has been very well, and we are seeing good chances that prices could continue to go higher. But somehow we started to see that prices starts to slow down after hitting the resistance area around 3,315-16 area, and that certainly gives us something to look out for as a resistance, as prices has already been going up quite fast from 3,250 to 3,300 with a $60 move, guys. So that's a huge margin, that's a huge movement. And with not a lot of market reactions happening there, it's certainly we are seeing the possibility that prices could slow down, maybe back towards 3,300 area before we start to see a clearer trend on the afternoon market sessions. Maybe on the US sessions, we could be seeing that once prices start slowing down, we could be seeing a little bit of a good market movement happening later on. And as of now, from what I could be seeing on the market, it is likely to see that the price movement will be slowing down. Because so far, from what I could be looking at the market, is we are looking at a very good signs that prices has started to slow down, and right now we are looking at 30-minute time frame charts, and definitely there's been some updates, and later on I'll be discussing what's been going on. And one of the best things that has been happening since then is we start to see that price action has been moving much better. Certainly that is the case, and we are likely to see better market movements coming onwards, guys. Alright, so certainly that will be the scenario that I'm looking at. And with this kind of a great market movement, I'm expecting that prices on gold side will start to play above 3,300 as the moment that we are looking at right now. And I'm expecting good chances for prices to play above 3,300 for tonight with this kind of a positive market movement that has been happening on the gold market right now, guys. Okay, and certainly last Friday I've been asking you guys, what are your thoughts about the gold market? I guess thinking that prices could stay above 3,200, and most of you guys are actually choosing B, guys. However, on my side, I've already been looking at a good possibility that prices has already been dropping that much and not expecting a further drop, and that's why I choose A, guys. Alright, so if you guys choose B last weekend, no worries, guys, because eventually you can have a different view, but the most important thing is you trade on what is going on in the market and what you guys could be using out of those market movement, guys. Alright, so certainly don't worry if you guys have made the wrong decision saying that, oh, gold prices will be breaking down lower than 3,200. Never mind, it's not a big deal. But what's the most important thing is to see where this next market movement will be bringing us next, guys. Alright, okay, so let us see through shorter time frame 5-minute charts to see what's the most recent updates, guys. Alright, so far we have been seeing that prices has still been able to sustain its uptrend movement, moving on this great uptrend line on this 5-minute charts, and it has actually been showing us one thing, guys. Okay, so the main one thing that we are still looking at is we are still seeing prices has been able to sustain its movement, hasn't been able to show any signs of slowing down, guys, right? And prices are still playing above 3,310, and prices seems to continue to go higher and higher with no signs of slowing down for now. Definitely I will be watching closely, because if this kind of market movement keeps on going on, there are good chances to see that prices could move up going higher. But like I said, I will be expecting a little bit of a slowdown for now, with prices has already been going up quite fast, and certainly if prices starts to rebound, maybe it won't be that much, guys. Alright, certainly I'll be watching out, and if prices immediately breaks out higher than 3,316, 3,320, we'll be trying to pay attention, focus on what's going on, guys. Alright. Okay, prices start to slow down. It's expected. Alright, so we'll wait. Right now we are looking at 5-minute charts. So right now, my opinion will try to see what are your thoughts, guys. Are you guys thinking that prices will be staying above 3,300, or it will be breaking down below 3,300 as of now, guys? Alright, so let me know what are your thoughts, and we'll see, guys. Alright. For now, I'm definitely expecting that prices will be slowing down, so we'll wait and see. Definitely right now we have a support at 3,310, guys. So right now we'll be paying attention closer, and if there's any market changes happening, we'll be updating you guys. Okay, so right now prices are testing the support 3,310, and if prices starts to break down lower, it could certainly give us a little bit of a market reactions, and from there we could be deciding where the next market movement will be heading next on this gold market chart. Alright, but before that, let me discuss what actually happened since yesterday and what really has been changing in terms of technical perspective on the market, guys. Alright, so if you are looking at longer time frame and see what has been happening, so on last Friday we started to see that prices has already been going down lower on Friday, especially after the non-farm payrolls data has been released. We've been seeing that prices has already been dropping from 3,260, and prices has already been hitting the lows at 3,220 at the end of market sessions. However, we started to see there's a bit of a market reactions happening on today's market morning session, where prices has already been touching from 3,240 at its previous closing prices on Friday, which is rebounding from the low 3,220 plus, and we started to see gold prices starts to go higher towards 3,270 at early market sessions on Asian session today. And afterwards we started to see that prices has already been consolidating for most of the time, until we suddenly start to see that gold prices has already been breaking out higher from 3,260 towards 3,330 plus. It's a total of $50 market move in a very short period of time. As you guys could see, this is a 5-minute chart, and price reaction has already been very fast with no correction so far what we have been able to see, and it immediately broke down its minor downtrend, which we have already been drawing since last week, as you guys could see. So we have already been drawing the downtrend, the minor downtrend, and it has already been broken out of it. Certainly this is a price breakout with a very good volume base, I would say, and with this kind of solid foundation, we are likely to see that prices on gold could maybe start rebounding higher from here onwards, because price reaction has been pretty well, and good chances to see prices to stay above 3,300 for tonight with this kind of perfectly formed market movement, and expect that prices will be slowing down, could be offering you guys a good chance to entry at a lower prices compared at 3,320, and we could be seeing prices starts to go higher at later hour sessions. My expectations for now, I'm expecting that prices should be slowing down, especially around this hour. It's a bit tricky hour. Usually around this hour we could be seeing that prices will be moving much slower. That's always certainly the case, and with this kind of market movement, I'm expecting that prices will start to give us a good consolidations, maybe at around 3,300 area, and then we could be seeing better market movement later on. Okay, so for now, patience are needed, so to say. And we'll see how the market movement reaction works. If the support is moving very well here, Okay, right now prices are still consolidating. We are not seeing any clear signs. Okay, so it seems prices are still unable to break lower, and right now we are consolidating. We could be seeing prices to move on higher grounds if prices could continue here. Okay, right now we are seeing some signs that prices couldn't break down lower, and we're actually seeing good chances that price could consolidate, give us a very good entry point around this area, and for very tight stop losses. You guys could be seeing that prices could be at its lowest 3,312, 3,311.8. So that could be as a good entry point, so to say, and definitely could be a good chance to enter. But for now, I'll still be waiting, guys. Since on the previous candle we see that prices has unable to break out higher than 3,360, and definitely I'm expecting that that could be moving lower for the prices, guys. Alright, so I'll be waiting. Okay, for now prices are still a bit slower. Okay, we'll wait, we'll see. Certainly I'm expecting that prices should be slowing down for now, guys. Okay, so let me just draw it to show you guys what I'm expecting. So I'm expecting that prices should be consolidating around here. Prices will be flowing down here, and then later hours we could see prices goes back higher. So it's going to take some time. So my expectation is prices should be moving lower for now. Okay, and based on our discussions that we have with such a huge price increase, it's very common for us to expect that prices could be slowing down first before we start to see prices to go higher later on. So we'll see whether the market movement will be reacting based on what we are seeing on the market, on the gold market. We'll adjust based on how the market reaction works later on. Okay, and now let us try to look out at other markets as well, because I'm doing market analysis on a lot of different market assets, trying to give you guys updates what's been going on in the market. And moving on towards the silver market, guys. Alright, so silver market, it has actually been moving quite tricky, I would say. And don't worry, guys, if you guys love to trade on the gold market, I'll be back, and I'm just giving you guys a little bit of updates what's going on here and there. And definitely one of the main things that we are looking at this silver market is we've already been seeing that good possibility that prices could start to rebound, as we have already been seeing what has been happening on silver has also been happening even faster on the gold market, guys. Right, So that's one of the main themes that I'm looking at the market for now. And with this kind of market movement, I'm expecting that prices could immediately go higher from here onwards on the silver market, even though the price reaction hasn't been well. But with this kind of market action, I'm expecting that price movement will be moving much better at later hours. Okay, so right now, based on what we have been looking at the markets, I'm definitely expecting that price reaction will start to move higher from here. Even though price reaction has been a bit slow, we have already been seeing prices has been out of its original uptrend channel. But certainly one of the main key themes I'm looking at the silver market, it will be following what's been happening on gold. Even though in terms of trend, it hasn't been moving that well, but overall, we are seeing good chances that price could be moving much better from here onwards if the gold prices continues to go higher, and it will definitely benefit what has been happening on the silver market as well. Okay, so that's the view on the long term, but what about the short term market movement? So short term wise, we've already been looking at silver, guys. Alright, so silver has been slow, where silver prices has just been moving on this sideways. Meanwhile, we are seeing that gold has already been jumping by a total of 500 pips in just a very short period of time. So certainly I'm not expecting that silver will be immediately breaking out high without any clear sentiment as what we are seeing on gold. And definitely, if there's a breakout, I'll be waiting for further confirmations. Let's say prices break out $32.50 higher, maybe we could be seeing those kind of market reactions. If not, I'm expecting that prices will be just moving on this sideways as of now, guys, because we are seeing that right now silver prices already start to weaken. Meanwhile, gold is also starts to weaken, meaning there's a lot of good chances we are not going to see silver breaking out soon. Otherwise, we are going to need to see much more market reactions happening on the gold market to be able to confirm that kind of market scenario, guys. Right? So if gold starts to move higher, I'm expecting that silver will be breaking out. If not, we are not going to see that possible scenario happening on the silver market. Okay, and right now, so far, everything has been still moving in the same area, 3,313, 3,310, with the price tendency right now weakening so far. Okay, so for now, let me just delete this so we can see clearly. Prices is still consolidating. Silver is also doing the same, but I'm expecting that silver will be moving a bit lagging compared to what's been happening on the gold. Otherwise, prices starts to break out, that could really change my view. For now, I'm still mainly focusing on what will be happening on gold instead on what could be happening on silver. And I'll be reacting slower on the silver market, since we are seeing that market movement on silver could be a bit tricky. We could be seeing a false breakout easily happening without any clear continuation. So certainly I'll be picking my main focus here for now. Okay, gold price starts to move. It's been a bit fast. Okay, so it seems that there has been some momentum happening on both gold and silver, guys. So we'll be taking a closer look on both, as prices right now are testing what I would say the support area, and we could be seeing a possible breakout happening soon. So let us assess this situation and react based on those market movement, guys. All right. Okay, so for now we are still seeing that gold has a better chances to continue its breakout. Meanwhile, we are still seeing that silver is still hesitating in terms of market movement. Definitely for a short-term risk reward could be a very appealing market movement on silver, but definitely you guys need to have bigger patience entering the trade on the silver market, guys. Alright, so that's one of my suggestions if you guys are considering to enter the trades On silver market, certainly it's going to be a bit slower, a bit lagging, but it could be offering some good risk and reward ratio for you guys as well. Okay, so for now, everything has been in place. We are likely to see how the price reaction works, whether there is a continuation going to higher grounds, or we are not going to see much and prices just fell down going lower. So alright, so we'll see how this works out. If everything pans out, it's likely to see prices to hit here once the breakout has been confirmed. Okay, price starts to break out. You guys could consider to enter trades. I'll be suggesting that you guys could try to enter. Yeah, okay. Okay, prices have still been reacting, going higher and higher. So we have already making some good trades here. Buy positions, guys. Okay, we'll see how this market reaction works. Meanwhile, gold, I will still be waiting, guys. I've already been saying that once prices breaks out here, you guys could consider to do the trades. But if you guys haven't been able to make some trades from now, you could consider to enter the trades around these hours. Okay. Long SL 15 minutes low. So the low is around here. We'll see how this price movement will be working. Okay, since we have already been discussing what's been happening on gold, silver, and the price reaction on silver has been particularly well, but I would say there's a good chances we could be seeing a false breakout. So we'll see how this continuation works, and certainly you guys need to give a little bit of a wider stop losses on silver. And how is the reaction will be affecting the market movement, guys? Because if you guys are paying attention closely, that behind the gold XAUUSD, you're actually looking at the US dollar index has been affecting the gold market movement, because there's good chances that with the weaknesses appearing on the gold are usually induced by the strength coming back on the US dollar index. And with the US dollar index weakening, we could be seeing gold has been benefiting. So let us try to check whether that correlation has been working well today. So if you guys are paying attention closely, we start to see that the US dollar index today, even though the price drops hasn't been that much, but certainly it has been moving on a weaker side since entering the London sessions until now. And that has really helped to push up gold prices, guys, because definitely with the weaknesses appearing on the US dollar index will certainly help to push up the gold prices, and definitely at some point it could be moving what's been moving on the silver market. So let us try to take a closer look on the US dollar index for now. So what has been happening on the US dollar index? So as usual, I'll be showing you guys what's been happening in the long-term market on this US dollar index. and it has been showing us one clear thing, guys. Right, so one of the best clear things that has been happening is we are seeing the signs that prices have started to rebound. So certainly that is the sign that I'm expecting, honestly speaking. Without the weaknesses sign, it's usually not a good thing, and with the weaknesses signs are there, we are usually seeing the chances that prices will start to move to go lower, guys. Alright, so with the prices starts to go lower, good chances to see that prices on the US dollar index has hit the high for the rebound, and we are likely to see prices to start dropping back lower again on the US dollar index. And with the US dollar index going lower, we are actually seeing good chances for gold prices to go higher, even including on the silver prices, even though it's a bit lagging. But certainly the optimisms are there, and we are seeing good chances for the US dollar index to continue dropping after hitting the highs. And if we are looking at the shorter time frame, the 15-minute charts, you're actually looking at a good possibility that right now we are on the cusp, on the verge of breaking down the $99.40 support area, which has already been quite a strong resistance over the past week. Could be breaking down lower, and we could start immediately seeing the good possibility that the US dollar index will start breaking down lower, entering $98 area for this week, guys. Especially we'll be having the Federal Reserve meeting this weekend, and I mean this week, and still that could be pushing up the gold prices, with the weakness appearing on the US dollar index on the short term, weakening since the early market sessions, from the Asian sessions until now, and we are still seeing the weaknesses still appearing till this second, guys. Alright, so with that, I'm expecting that this could be spreading higher for the gold market movement to go higher, and we have already been recommending along with you guys, and today we have already been achieving at least to its highest point another 20 pips, guys. Alright, so that's been a good day, I would say. 20 pips here. Silver prices has even gone higher just now, but let us see how the price reaction will be working. I'm still a bit optimistic to see gold will be moving much faster than silver, and let us wait and see how the market reaction will be working next, guys. Alright, but overall we are seeing good chances that both gold, silver, since prices hasn't been able to drop, that means it has changed my view, and I've already been telling you guys that this is a good chance to see a good possibility that prices could be heading higher, with the consolidation has been forming throughout this area. We are seeing good chances that prices could hit 3322, 33220 at the very least, guys. Alright, so hope you guys have been paying attention, and I've already been giving you guys the sign on both gold and silver as of now. Okay, even right now prices are a bit lower on silver, so you guys could try to utilize this current price to make a good entry point for your trades as well, guys. Alright, and right now we are watching through 5-minute charts, so that you guys don't get confused what chart I'm using. I'm using a 5-minute charts since price action has been quite fast. That's why we are using 5-minute charts, guys. Okay, so with the discussions that we have already been having on the US dollar index, I think it's appropriate for us to try to take a closer look what has been happening on the currency side. Since the US dollar index has been weakening, we are seeing good chances that the other currency could be going stronger against the US dollar index. So if you guys are taking a closer look on what has been happening on the other currencies, and right now I'm showing you guys through the currency strength charts, and this currency strength chart has actually been quite helpful for you guys to take a closer look what has been happening on the market, guys. Because if you guys take a closer look, you guys could actually see every single currency, how the market movement has been moving for today, and where you guys could be making some decisions for tonight market, guys. Alright, because from here onwards we could actually see a good possibility how the market movement has been moving from here, and you guys could actually see some good chances to trade. So for instance, if you guys are taking a closer look on what's been happening on the New Zealand dollar, you guys could see New Zealand dollar has been going stronger for tonight, together alongside with the Australian dollar, as well as what has been happening on the Euro GBP tonight has been going stronger. Meanwhile, we also start to see that Swiss franc together with Japanese yen has been going stronger for tonight. So everything has been very much in line to see that good possibility that same currency has been going stronger against the US dollar. Meanwhile, the rest of the currency, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, Euro, Pound sterling has been going stronger against the USD for tonight. Okay, so let us try to take a look what possibilities that could be happening on the market. Okay, so like I said, possible false breakout. We're going to see a little bit of consolidations, but it's going to need a little bit of patience here, guys. Okay, so if you are trying to take a closer look on the market, Australian dollar USD has been going stronger. So as you guys could see that the prices on AUD USD has been going up quite fast, even though there's been some setbacks. Prices has been dropping higher and lower with a very tight ranges, but the trend is clear. Tonight has been going stronger, even though it's a bit slower, but the trend is still showing us a positive slope. Prices has been going higher and higher, and definitely we are seeing good chances that prices could continue. So we'll see how it goes. Certainly Australian dollar USD has been one of the good choices to do another long, and ZD USD could also be one of it. With prices has been able to stay above $0.59.50 above. Since then, prices has already been breaking out higher, and we are seeing good chances that prices has been continuing to follow through the market movement that we have been looking, guys. Alright, so certainly this is a good market reactions, and from here we are expecting that prices could be continuing to go higher, since we are still seeing the signs of the US dollar index weakening. Most of the currency against the US dollar index has good chances to continue breaking higher grounds for tonight, guys. Even though it's a bit slow, yes, understandably, but good chances still exist out there, guys. Alright, so make sure that you guys take a closer look on these currencies and don't miss out on good opportunities on this market, guys. Okay, it seems that prices starts to slow down. It's a bit slower for now as we've been entering, and prices already been hitting the highest, another 20 pips on hand. Meanwhile, we are started to see that prices could start rebounding from here. Prices already starts to rebound after hitting the lowest 3,313, and prices start to go back higher. So we are still seeing good chances for prices to continue to go higher. But we are also seeing the same market situation happening on silver, hitting the low but managed to rebound, hitting today's high again. So everything has been moving well, I would say, and I'm expecting that prices could continue to go higher. For tonight, I'm still seeing a good possibility prices could stay higher. But in terms of news, I'm not actually seeing any big news that really help to push up gold prices. So certainly we'll just follow what's been happening in terms of technical analysis. Okay, so far price reaction has been moving very well. I'm expecting that prices could go higher. Right now we are seeing a good consolidations. The low has been hit. This is the make or break. If prices starts to drop, we are seeing that prices will be hitting our stop losses at 3311 area. So we'll follow the rules, guys. So we'll see how this works. 15 minutes low at here. So strong, so 1 hour low. So we'll see how this market reaction works. On both gold and silver, I've already been seeing good chances that prices could rebound. So that's why you need to give silver a little bit of a bigger range for it to move. 1 hour low is around here. Okay. Certainly prices has been still moving at high ground. Good signs to see prices to remain above. But if you guys are scalper, if you guys have been taking profit on the high, certainly some good ranges around here has been hit. Okay, 20 pips on hand. If you guys are still holding, your stop losses are around this area, guys. Okay. Okay, so prices are still moving well. Be patient, guys. Good chances to see a good market reactions happening. Silver, gold could move well. Okay, so next I think we've been discussing what's happening on gold, what's happening on silver, and definitely if you guys have missed out, don't forget to follow and subscribe. And definitely those insights could be helping you guys to make your decisions for long term, for short term. And later on, since we've already been discussing what's going to happen on the commodity side, gold, silver, I think we have missed out talking about what could be happening on oil market, because oil market has been quite interesting as we start to see there's been some market reactions happening there. And certainly I'm expecting that further market movement could be happening on the oil market. Maybe something else big could be happening from this kind of market movements, because a big drop usually coincides with a major reversal, which could be happening on the market. If not, we are seeing a good possibility that prices could start to move much better from there onwards, guys. Alright, so we'll see. Okay, so prices are still remaining going higher. So far everything has been well. Good chances to see a good possibility prices could start moving higher from here. After hitting the lows, prices are still able to maintain its price, and we are seeing good chances for gold to rebounding from here onwards, yes. But we'll see. Prices are already hitting the lows, rebounding at here. Alright, so prices starts to break lower. That's the case. You guys need to hit your stop losses there, 3312. If not, we are seeing good chances prices to start to move, and we'll make our choices from there onwards, guys. Right? So it seems that price reaction has been slow, and if you guys have been taking orders, you guys need to follow the rules. Okay, so far price still continues to somehow rebound, so we'll see how this continuation works later on. Meanwhile, I'll be moving on towards our all market trade, guys. Okay. So what has been happening on the all trade market, guys? So if you guys are watching carefully, that this is what actually happened on the all trade. So prices immediately just drops, and everything has been moving quite well, so to say. And this kind of market movement has been moving very well in line with our view, where we have been sharing our view that prices has a lot of tendency to go lower, as we still see a good possibility that price actions will be dropping after having the reversal happening on Friday early market sessions. And we see that on our closing prices have still been going weaker in line with the view, and then immediately we are seeing good news happening from the OPEC side, and prices just immediately drops even below here, guys. Right, so for now I would say I won't be bearish for now, because with the rebound has been happening quite fast, I'm actually expecting that there's a good possibility that prices from here onwards could be offering us something better. So from here we could be seeing that there's a possibility the rebound has still in ongoing, short-term rebound wise, but I'm expecting that nearing $57.80 there, we could be seeing prices to start to slow down, and we could be seeing prices to continue to go lower. As if we are trying to look at the longer time frame, everything has still been very clear, guys. That the longer time frame has been showing us one key sign, and one key sign is we are still seeing that long-term market movement is still going to go lower, guys. Alright, so that is one of the key things that we are still looking at the market. Prices has been going lower and lower with no signs of any rebound. Any rebound is just likely to be temporary, short-term wise, and prices could be going back here. So there's a good chances we could see the rebound hitting back around this area. So let me just draw for you guys. So there's a good chances we have already hit this area at $57.15, and prices could start slow down. Maximum we could see prices hit $57.70, and we could see all prices could be dropping down lower. So for now, I am expecting this is a rebound, which is a very common theme that we have been looking at. And with this kind of market movement, I've been expecting that prices could be slowing down from here. I will be waiting for further confirmations how this market reaction works. And if prices just keeps on dropping and dropping, I'm definitely expecting that the price movement will start to give us a clearer confirmations of the market. If not, I'm expecting that prices will be trying to consolidate around this higher area at around $57 plus, and from there we could be able to see good possibility that chances could start to go lower after hitting the resistance at $57.40. So definitely I'll be waiting for further confirmations of a reversal and see the signs of weaknesses or the continuations of a swing low, swing high, and definitely lower high, lower low. And from there I'll be trying to time another entry on the all market, guys. Alright, so that's my view on the current market. And definitely I'm expecting that further drops could be happening again. So be wary. There's a good chances that could be happening on the all market again, guys. Alright. as we are still seeing the possibility right now. Prices are right now hovering at our third profit target area, which means there's a possible scenario that we have already been hitting another resistance back again at around these prices, at around $57.20, 30 cents, and that could be one of the valid signs that prices could start slowing down from here. But definitely I'll be paying and watching close attention towards this market and see how this could be benefiting us next, guys, because there's good chances for prices to keep on dropping lower, and we'll see, because so far from what we have been looking at, that prices are highly capable to hit the resistance first before we could see further price reductions happening from there. Okay, so definitely I'll try to look out if prices couldn't hold above $57. Maybe that is one of the signs that prices could start dropping from there. Okay, so let us try to look out, see how the other price reaction has been working. Okay, and definitely gold has still been continuing to go higher. Okay, price rebound, certainly it's still a very healthy market movement, and we haven't seen any signs of another breakdown lower. The low is at around 3,311, and prices are still maintaining above those prices, so everything has still been going quite well. We are seeing good chances that prices could still go higher, and I'm expecting the same results could be happening on the silver market as well. The low is around $32.30, and prices are still around this area as of now. Okay, so if you guys are watching and if you guys don't want to miss out your chances, this is the chance where you guys could be entering in trades at lower prices for both gold and silver, because prices are right now even below lower, giving you guys a little bit of a better chances to enter at lower entry price for now, guys. Alright, silver, gold offering you guys better chances. So if you guys are enjoying so far our market analysis, what could be happening on the short term, what could be happening on the long term, you guys could definitely give us your thumbs up, give us your likes, and if you guys haven't followed or subscribed, don't forget to do so you guys will be notified what could be happening on our live streaming sessions. I'm sharing insights, good possibility, good chances of entry trades. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Okay, so gold, like I said, rebound could be happening. We could be seeing prices to play around 3,300 above for today, and certainly the rebound is starting on the longer time frame. Maybe we could be seeing prices on gold long term wise could be starting to hit around 3,500 area, guys. And definitely on silver, I will say it's a bit slower, but the market movement could be mimicking what's been happening on silver, and could be mimicking what's happening on gold. So if you guys are liking the trades on the silver market, make sure you guys pay attention what's happening on the gold market. Long term wise, I'm still seeing there's a strong resistance for silver at $33, guys. Alright, so pay attention on that for long term. Oil, I'm still definitely bearish, but since prices have already been dropping that much, right now the rebound has been happening. Maybe while we are on the verge of another resistance at $57 for the oil prices, guys. Okay, so these are the chances that could be happening on silver, I mean on the oil market, that prices could start to hit the resistance at $57.30-40, and right now we are seeing that prices has already started to move lower, guys. Right, so certainly good chances to see prices to start to drop from here onwards, guys. Okay. Alright, so if you guys have any questions about the market, you guys are welcome to let me know on the comments, on the chats. I'll be reading. If you guys have any inquiries about the market or any market that I haven't been analyzing and you guys are interested to know more, you guys are welcome to let me know in the comments, and I want to see what are your opinions on the market, guys. Okay, so far gold price movement has been a bit slow, but good chances to see prices could start moving, guys. Okay, consolidations are right now happening. It's a very common theme, happening not only on gold, it's also happening on silver. So we are likely to see, once prices consolidate near the low, both silver and gold could be benefiting soon, guys. Alright, so right now you guys are actually getting the chances to entry at lower prices. Even though right now we are getting a good consolidations, the rebound has been well, you guys could be entering near the this area. Put your stop losses below the 1 hour low, guys. Okay, so race wise, you guys could be getting a very much better opportunities from here onwards. And definitely, if you guys are enjoying our market analysis, you guys are welcome to give us your like, subscribe, and share this video. If you guys have any questions about the market, you guys could let me know. Maybe in a moment I'll be taking a closer look what's been happening on the other side of the market. Currency market could be start moving a different market scenario, which we start to see that why we start to see the gold starts to slow down as well, because so far from what I'm seeing on the currency strength charts, we're actually seeing that the US dollar starts to move. As you guys could see, US dollar starts to make a little bit of a recovery, and that really pushed down the gold prices. Okay, so we'll see how this market reactions will be continuing. Yep, start to have a short-term rebound. We'll see how this market movement will be working next. If the US dollar index starts to weaken back, we could be seeing that prices on gold, silver could start going back higher from there. We'll be watching closer attention for the next and the last 17 minutes on our live streaming sessions for tonight. So we'll see, guys. Alright, so if you guys don't want to miss out on our market analysis, which we have been sharing with you guys could definitely follow, subscribe, like, and share this video so that you guys don't miss out on our analysis, because we've really been talking about what are the possible market scenarios happening on gold, silver, oil, and also all of the other currency market. And if you guys are missing it out, don't worry, guys, we'll be doing the same analysis, and definitely tomorrow the situation will be different, price changes will be different, so I'll be updating you guys tomorrow as well. Okay, so if you guys don't want to miss out tomorrow how you guys could be positioning yourself, don't forget to follow, subscribe. Okay, and then definitely if you guys are enjoying our analysis, you guys are welcome to give us a support by giving us a thumbs up and likes, guys. Okay, so right now we have started to see that prices are testing the lows, $31, $3,311 area. So if you guys are still holding the trades, maybe around here we could be hitting our stop losses soon. So we'll see. If prices starts to rebound above 3,311 above, we could be seeing the correction could be over, the pullback could be over, and we could start prices to be going higher from here onwards. Okay. Right now both are still a bit slow, guys. That is certainly the case. We could be seeing the rebound happening, and it has been happening, guys. And maybe at the end of our live streaming sessions we could start to see another big market movement. For now, price reaction has a bit slowed. Certainly that's the case. Okay. So we'll be watching what could be happening on gold for the last for the last minutes here. And if you guys have any questions about the market, you guys are welcome to let me know, guys. Okay. Okay, so prices starts to rebound. Hasn't hit our stop losses yet at 3,311, guys. So lowest at 3,311, same. So we are seeing good chances that prices could start rebounding from here, guys. Alright. So if you guys haven't take profit at our 220 pips at above, there's good chances we could be seeing the rebound later on happening. So for more updates, you guys are welcome to join my VIP live sessions, and you guys can get updates on there by checking out my profile. Click on the link and get access to my VIP live sessions, where I'll be continue discussing what will be the next market movement happening on most of the trading assets, including gold, oil and silver, with you guys together. Okay, so if you guys wanted to get those updates, you guys are welcome to check out my profile. Click on the link, chat me for more discussions on our VIP live sessions, guys. Alright. Okay. So far, price reaction is still been very well. Good chances to see rebound could be happening from here onwards, guys, right? But since we have a very limited time frame as of now, we are seeing good chances that price could start moving later onwards. So we'll see. Okay, so if you guys are interested to get more ideas about where I'm going to see out how this market movement works out at later market sessions, you guys could check out my profile, click on the link and ask me where you guys could be getting how is my continuation of this trade happening later on, guys. Alright, and definitely I'll be talking more on also what's going to happen, and not only just on gold, guys. I'll be discussing what could be happening on silver, what could be happening on oil, and what could be the latest market opportunity that could be happening, and also other markets, because we've already been talking about the currency market. I'm sensing good chances could be appearing once the US dollar index starts to weaken. Other currency could start going higher, and we'll try to check out what are the best opportunities that could be coming up from there. Okay, so in another 2 minutes I'll be ending my live streaming session. So if you guys wanted to get further updates on how I'm seeing out the trades for tonight, you guys are welcome to check out my profile, click on the link, chat me where you guys could be getting those exclusive live access again, guys. Alright, and so far the currency market is a bit mixed. US dollar index starts to weaken, but it has been recovering above $99.40 as of now. We are seeing that gold, silver right now are still consolidating again, once again. So we are seeing how this market movement will be panned out, guys. Right, so far 20 pips is already on hand for scalpers, swing traders. You gotta be patient, guys. Right, same for the gold, same for the silver as well. Prices are testing the lows at $33.30. We'll see how this market movement pans out. If everything goes well, we could be seeing prices goes back at this area once again, guys. Alright, so patience are definitely required. Alright, so seems that our time is almost up. I hope you guys are enjoying our live sessions and got some ideas. Where are you guys seeing on the long term, and what you guys could be doing tonight on your trades as well. Okay, so if you guys do have any questions, you guys are welcome to let me know. And if not, tomorrow I'll be seeing you guys here at the same place at the same time. And hope you guys have a wonderful trading day. And definitely I hope you guys don't miss out on any chances. And if you guys have missed out, don't worry, guys. You guys could check out my profile, click on the link, chat me up where you guys could be getting exclusive access on our VIP live sessions where I'll be talking more. Okay, see you guys. Bye.